Στο χώρο αυτόν, Astragali Teatro,
In Astragali Teatro,
συντελείται κάτι πολύ ουσιαστικό.
something really important is happening.
Μας δίνεται η ευκαιρία να επικοινωνήσουμε μέσα από διαφορετικούς πολιτισμούς
We have the chance to communicate through different cultures
και να δούμε τα σημεία που μπορούμε να συναντηθούμε.
and find where we can meet each other.
Ένιωσα πολύ ανοιχτά, ένιωσα ότι δεν υπήρχε κριτική,
I felt really open, like there is no criticism,
ότι υπήρχε αποδοχή, accepting,
that there is acceptance.
ναι. Και αυτό είναι πολύ σημαντικό όταν δουλεύεις μέσα στην ομάδα.
And this is
Και δεν είναι
really
δεδομένο.
important when you work in a group, and it's never for granted.
Προσπάθησα από τη δική μου πλευρά να φέρω ένα θέμα από το αρχαίο δράμα
From my point, I tried to bring something from
και
ancient
συγκεκριμένα
Greek
The
theater,
Birds Αριστοφάνη,
and especially the birds from Aristophanes.
να λίγο, κατά κάποιο τρόπο να πάρουμε μια μυρωδιά από αυτή την κοινότητα των
To
πουλιών
have just a taste of this city, of this community of birds.
και επέλεξα αυτό το θέμα όχι γιατί έχει να κάνει τόσο με την παράδοσή μας,
And I chose this subject not because of the Greek tradition,
αλλά γιατί έχει να κάνει με την κοινότητα, με μια κοινότητα που είναι τα πουλιά, που το καθένα είναι πολύ διαφορετικό
but
από το
because
άλλο.
the subject is the community,
Και πρέπει να
community of
βρουν
birds who are different one with the other, but they have to find
και πρέπει να βρουν τι είναι αυτό που τους ενώνει.
to find what actually makes them a community.
Και νομίζω ότι σήμερα, επειδή ακριβώς υπάρχει αυτή η προετοιμασία που έχει γίνει εδώ στο εργαστήρι,
And I think that today, because of this work that we're doing in this workshop,
παρότι είναι πολύ λίγες ημέρες,
even though we are here for just few days,
αλλά προφανώς εδώ υπάρχει το υλικό, υπάρχει η βάση,
But we have-
ξέρουν πώς να δουλέψουν οι
we
άνθρωποι.
know how to deal with the basics.
Λειτουργήσε. Νομίζω ότι
It
σε
worked.
όλους μας έκανε να σκεφτούμε κάτι διαφορετικό
For every one of us,
από ό,τι είχαμε
it
συλλάβει
worked
χτες
because
για αυτή την κοινότητα, για αυτή την ομάδα των πουλιών.
we created something totally different from what we thought yesterday. For every one of us, it was important.
Εργάζομαι την περίοδο αυτή στο National Theatre.
At this moment, I'm preparing for a show at the National Theatre of Greece.
Πάνω σε ένα έργο που ενώ σχετίζεται με την ιστορία της Πολωνίας,
The play is about the history of Poland
την περίοδο του Δευτέρου Παγκοσμίου
on the
Πολέμου.
World War II.
Στην ουσία ο μικρόκοσμος της Πολωνίας
It's a little town in Poland,
έχει μια οικουμενική διάσταση
which actually is like a worldwide subject.
για το ποιες είναι αυτές οι ιδεολογίες
About what an ideology is,
που ενώ νομίζουμε ότι ενώνουν, τελικά χωρίζουν τους ανθρώπους.
that even though we think unite us, actually they do the opposite. Το όνομα του έργου,
Το έργο λέγεται Our Class
The play is
by
named Our
Tadeusz
Class
Zlobodzianek,
by Tadeusz Zlobodzianek.
the author of the play.
come again to work with Astragali, because it's really important for me, as you know, and because it's really clear. I know them for many, many years, and every time I discover new people and other people that I know for maybe 4 years, it's really a good impression to come back, and we are doing theater again in the same way, with a beautiful project, I mean with a real base, not just to make a show just like that for free. There is something really deep that we have to defend, and in this case it's really important for me, because I don't want to make theater just to make theater, to be on stage and that's all. I'm here with a beautiful costume. No. And also you learn me how to be really naked on stage, to just arrive, to just have something to say to the audience and to share. And for me it's the space maybe that I know very well in the world who I can do that for real, and it's really important to re-enter inside, also because it's difficult sometimes, especially in Paris, because I don't know other place, I have to say, maybe to work, to find this possibility of expression. And also we are really free of what we want to show, and it's really important to discover the other way of working with foreign people, because it's not the same method, and sometimes it is. I mean, there are some people, yes, they work with the body, so it's okay, we don't have to speak too much, but there are other people, okay, we have to find a solution, and it's very interesting to create something, to don't be on the same line and to invent a new line, and we don't know at first if it will working or not. So it's always, you have to learn again, you have to try. And also I was with a lot of emotion at the beginning of the work, because the first speech of Fabio was about poetry, and I have started to read poetry, and I have understood that maybe, yes, it's because I know you for 9 years that at the end I have started to write poetry. And yes, for me, I'm not an actress. I use, because it's not so easy to define yourself, to say poet, because I'm trying to make films, I'm writing. It depends of what I want to say and to share. And it's the case here. It's really open. And also it's open because we are coming from a lot of countries. And in this way, yes, we have to be open. There is no other possibility. If you want to bring your theater, it's over. Nothing can appear. So yes, I think that I like this space, that we don't have someone here giving instruction and we just have to follow like sheep. No, we arrive with all the things that we have to say, and yes, and we have the space to cry also. And that is really important. Yes, so that's why, yes, in my daily life it's really important to be in connection with what I have in my heart and in my brain, and with the other heart. I mean, not to be just for me, like with my heart and I'm going on street, look, I have my heart, and no, we share at first and come back in a cycle like that. Yes.
Well, this is something really clear to me now, because I was when I came and when we start talking about tradition, it felt like I had to search in the Greek tradition, like a Greek person, and the foods we eat, the dances we dance, the songs we listen, and then by day by day I realized that tradition is not something with limits. It's something really it comes only from the inside of every individual. So to me, I have considered myself as someone with the tradition of America's music, of foods from Russia, of I don't know. There are so many things that you can say. So it's changed the way that this project changed the way I am thinking about lots of things, but tradition is one of these.
And what about the connections with the other people coming from different countries and
that was
different
really
experiences?
yes, that was a difficult part in the beginning, because we were like we're Italians, first of all, from Latvia, from France, from Turkey, from Israel, I mean, we're Greeks, so there's a fantastic mix. We're like a salad. That's how I feel. So it's since we are a salad, when you have your spoon and you eat from the salad, you need all these different tastes. So I'm really happy that I have my taste, and I can get considered in this salad with other tastes.
Yes, it's very difficult for an actor and for an actress to do theater, to play theater in Greece, because theaters, the productions of theaters have no money to begin a theatrical production, and many performances cancelled, and you cannot find a place that you need to express your feelings, to communicate with the others. But I think that the theater is above of all of these things, and will manage the situation.
And how did you find yourself in this multicultural context? What are your impressions about the work, also from your professional point of view?
It was a huge experience for me, because we lived all together, we worked all together, 20 hours per day we were all together, and I learned a lot of things from others, from Monur, from Peter, from Laura, from Vita. I don't want to to have someone outside, to Raphael and to the other guys. I learned about their cultures. That's the most important thing, because as Maki said, our tradition is very huge, without limits, and I found my tradition in them.
L'impressione è quella di una meravigliosa fase di costruzione, che è caotica anche, ma è soprattutto viva. L'esperienza che ho avuto da un lato nel settore scuola è stata bellissima, nel senso che è raro poter trovare delle scolaresche che sono ancora aperte a un discorso, attente, e hanno piacere di sentire, e questo è sempre un fattore estremamente importante per chi può parlare. Se quello è un fatto di insegnamento, invece l'incontro poi con la realizzazione di un progetto artistico diventa un fatto di apprendimento, ed è altrettanto meraviglioso poter imparare dal momento in cui uno spettacolo non prende forma, diciamo, ma comincia un suo percorso già organizzato, già tale da lasciare intravedere dei risultati, ma da avere ancora tutta quella vita particolare che è inerente proprio al fattore nel momento dello sviluppo, della crescita reale, diciamo. Soprattutto un tipo di spettacolo come questo, che parte da un'idea di varietà, dove quindi noi abbiamo uno zampillare continuo poi di numeri d'attrazione, di realtà che costituiscono il linguaggio base dello spettacolo, sono la vera forza prima ancora di qualunque formalizzazione drammaturgica.
Well, I work in the Maison d'Europe et d'Orient, House of Europe and Eastern, and I'm a theater director. And we also have then a company and a publishing house, L'Espace un Instant, and a network that is called Eurodram, that is European Network for Drama and Translation.
Some impressions?
Well, I think Fabio Toledi is doing, and Roberta, is doing a very huge work and job to bring people and cultures together, and so they can have meetings and exchange experiences, traditions, way of working. And I feel he's kind of leader in the region for such things, and I'm very happy to participate in it because we also have many international connections, indeed.
Alors, je suis Jean-Amado Tiemtoré, je viens du Burkina Faso et je suis acteur et metteur en scène de théâtre depuis quelques années, depuis 2004-2005, de manière professionnelle. Donc j'ai commencé le théâtre au Burkina Faso avec la compagnie Feren de Amadou Bourou, une compagnie qui travaillait énormément dans le domaine des spectacles jeunes publics, une compagnie qui a aussi travaillé dans l'apport des arts en milieu scolaire. Donc essentiellement c'était ce qu'on faisait comme travail dans la compagnie, c'était de voir comment est-ce que les traditions pouvaient survivre à travers les écoles qui étaient devenues les nouveaux lieux de transmission des savoirs. Et donc à la fin des années 2000, j'ai eu une bourse d'études pour aller étudier à Paris, donc une bourse Erasmus Mundus, donc qui m'a permis d'aller à Paris et après à Bruxelles pour poursuivre mes études en art du spectacle, où j'ai obtenu mon master à Bruxelles en art du spectacle, où j'ai continué également à travailler. Donc aujourd'hui je travaille entre Bruxelles, Lecce ici en Italie, le Burkina Faso, mais aussi d'autres pays africains comme le Burundi, donc Bujumbura, et bientôt le Congo. Donc essayer tout dans ma pratique d'être aussi ouvert aux rencontres, au vent et à toutes les possibilités. Theatrum Mundi, c'est une expérience assez intéressante aussi de réinterroger le théâtre du point de vue des praticiens du monde. Il y a un grand héritage du théâtre aujourd'hui qui est allé chez nous au Burkina Faso, par exemple, du fait de la colonisation, et dans d'autres pays, donc qui s'est transformé dans les différents pays, parce que le théâtre français est un peu différent du théâtre grec, est différent du théâtre bulgare, et donc d'avoir un espace dans lequel les artistes se rencontrent, non pour se confronter, mais pour mettre ensemble un peu les différentes expériences et de voir où en est le théâtre aujourd'hui. C'est quoi le théâtre? C'est quoi faire du théâtre aujourd'hui? C'est quoi les difficultés que nous rencontrons et qu'est-ce qui stimule le plaisir que nous avons de continuer à faire du théâtre dans ce monde et avec ces difficultés-là. Et donc c'est une aubaine pour nous d'être là pendant 3 semaines, de pouvoir explorer des pratiques qui sont tout aussi intéressantes les unes que les autres, de les mettre ensemble, de les mettre en réseau, et de pouvoir aussi à travers un réseau continuer la réflexion, parce que c'est ça aussi qui est intéressant, c'est que c'est pas seulement 3 semaines, c'est 3 semaines de résidence, mais dans la suite il y a tout ce réseau qui se met où on continue à réfléchir sur la question, à se poser la question, parce qu'on est amené à se poser continuellement la question sur notre pratique. On est des praticiens réflexifs, ça veut dire que autant qu'on pratique, autant on se pose des questions. Et pour moi, c'est intéressant, c'est vraiment intéressant comme Africain de la diaspora, comme Africain de me retrouver ici et de reposer la question à, par exemple, à des Français qui sont mes colons, mais de réinterroger ma pratique à la rencontre avec ces personnes-là. Et c'est une chance que nous donne Astragali de pouvoir travailler de manière professionnelle, de manière saine et de manière ouverte sur un espace multiculturel, multinational.
But it did give me the sense of what it is to be torn between two polarities. One that is coming from the inside out, and the other one that's coming from the outside in. Did you ever the slope of the hill, the way the land is shaped, but there's no water there. It's completely dry. And I'm content. Why am I saying this? Use this game always when I start working with memories, because I find it a very playful way to enter the world of saints. He was an 8-year-old man. He spoke very simply. He didn't use a lot of you have to move it. See what is the game. It's a really stupid game, but I like it, so please. Right? Okay. So it starts from here, one word, one word, one word, one word, one word, one word, one, until you feel the question had concluded itself, and then you stop. Now who decides when to stop? The word event is crucial in the center, because every story you take in the world will always have an event in the center of it.
Uno grande, sì, chiuso, e ho fatto un mix e ho messo sul tavolo e ho detto se lo vuoi puoi bere. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I'm going all in, but I just have a couple. I hope this bluff works.
And the same day, the post gave the 2 letters to the handsome man who opened it.
I send you cards, telephonic card to call me. Call me.
Like, for instance, coffee, nylon tights, jeans, bananas, and even Coca-Cola. But one day, my grandmother brought a big bottle of Coca-Cola.
You can drink it. Baba! What happens? She spit in the Totatola! Did you do? It happened by accident.
My brother telling you that it's not true. My brother, you think I remember the moment that he told me, that it's not true. Yeah.
The invitation is not for. No, it's something on which you can work secretly.
Yes.
It means. for me, theater experience and theater biography is not the same thing, because for me theater is really a process, and since I have been studying in the National Academy in Bulgaria, this is something I don't consider the plays that I have been acting into, but really the process you are passing, because every process changes you more or less. For me, it works because first in academy you have no experience, but still you start doing something and you're changing. And I really, through the years in my theater experience, have changed. Theater has changed me really a lot. So experience in theater is something very, how to say, intimate, because Stanislavski can work for you, or you can take just a little sentence from Stanislavski which can provoke your body, life and mind and heart to work in some direction. But it is not only Stanislavski, my experience, or the possibility to, like a thief, to steal something that can open your process and then to have an experience. So I don't want to talk about biography. I've been working in private theater or state theater, but yes, process. It is something every time unique, even in Theatrum Mundi, in Metamorphosi, in everything you start in a street performance. You have if you want to say something and you work deep on something, and you're expressing yourself, this is experience to overcome some things of you, or to hide, or to show, or not to say, or laugh at them.
Yes, I totally agree with you about this. Can I say this? Yes,
It is not experience about, for me is a global, total word, and usually in theater you have some little memories that are bothering you still, and this is also experience, something that is living in you, and you want to share it, to show it, to express it, this living fire, or I don't know, it can be also water or wind, but it is something living, and it is, yes, not strange, because more or less all the methods, all the schools for acting follow such an example for getting into a core of something, what is the core of your action, or what is the core of your desire.
What part of your experience did Theatrum Mundi move for you, for instance?
It moved a matter connected with, of course, because we were working on tragedy and comedy, as what is tragic, what is comic. It moved the horror in me, And this sentence that Mr. Tuledi said, I don't know from where is that quotation or not quotation, that if you make a mask of me more horrible, and if this makes the people laugh, so please make it more horrible, more disgusting, and maybe it moved the parts in me that are not so pure and lightful. But to work in comedy also means to maybe get into the dirt also. Yes, I'm sure about it. So, I'm sure about my process and experience about Theatrum Mundi, what it opened. And I agree that we are not only pure humans, we have lots of dirt, which we can learn something.
I educated in Ankara University. Ankara Üniversitesi Dil Tarih Coğrafya Fakültesi Tiyatro Bölümü Oyunculuk Ana Sanat Dalı in Turkish. I worked in the Bornova Belediyesi şehir tiyatroları, then Moda tiyatrosu. Then in these times I am making my own projects. We made a hayal makinesi. That's mean a dream machine. And connect with Karagöz, body puppet, and the jungling. Something like this. Theatrum Mundi project is a really interesting, really amazing dream for me. We could be see in many actors and actresses from the many countries. We can see, we can love together, we can work together, and the important one, we feel together. This was amazing. With all respectfully, with all energy, I'm very happy to be part of this project. And connected with Karagöz. I try to present Karagöz. When you first asked me, I think about this too much. At first I don't want to do. But your wishes a little more for me than wishes. I want to do this, of course. But at first I am not a Karagöz master. I am trying to learn, I am trying to use it on my performance as an element, etc., etc. And then there was many problems. This is a language comic. To develop it, to insert with the Theatrum Mundi project. But it was amazing for me that we can share it also. It could be part of project also. We can love with Karagöz and with many people from many countries. We can love it together, and I can't find a word, not only in English, I can't find a word in Turkish also. It was amazing. It was amazing.